Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I did my go-to glam look. If I'm going out to dinner, if I'm going to a special event, if I'm going to a party, if I'm going to whatever, I will more than likely go along something of these lines. I might switch up the colors, I might switch up the lip colors, but everything else is pretty much the same. Full on glam, highlight, bam. Dude, I just rhymed. Anyways, in this look, we use the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. If you don't have this palette, you can just find colors that are very similar. I used a shimmer pigment on my lid, and you can just find any kind of shimmery color that you want to put on your lid. It doesn't have to be a loose glitter. Sometimes I will just go in with a really shimmery eyeshadow and do the same thing. You also don't have to wear fake eyelashes if you don't want to, but I love to be extra. And so if you guys want to see how I do this look, then keep watching. Alright guys, with primed lids, we're going to be going in with the shade Limit, which is a light matte mauvish pink shade. And we're just going to be working this really well into our crease because that's the most important color to build our entire look off of. So this is where you want to spend most of your time making sure it's blended out and not spotty and it's all completely blended and beautiful. Okay, now we're going to be taking the shade Nooner. That's a funny name. We're just going to be taking this matte shade to start darkening up our outer crease. We're also going to go in with the shade Darkside to deepen it up even further. You just want to go in little by little with the dark shades just to get a really nice blended look. You don't want to put a ton of product on your brush and then go into your eyelid because it's going to be very difficult to blend out. So that's the #1 tip, is just to go in little by little and build it up. Okay, now we're just taking the shade Nooner and putting that on our lower lash line just to give some depth. Later we're going to go in with some mascara to really darken up the lower lash line, but this just gives you a little something. Now we're just taking the color Stranger and putting that as a highlight underneath our brow bone. Later we take our highlight and actually highlight under our brow bone, but this helps blend out your eyeshadow even more. Okay, for the fun part, we're taking the NYX Glitter Glue on just an angled eyeshadow brush, and we are putting this all over our lid where we want the pigment to really show up and be very vibrant. Okay, for the lid color, we're taking this Too Faced Glamour Dust in Nude Beam. This came with the Too Faced Stardust palette with Vegas Nay, and I just love this pigment and the way it gives off color and the way it looks in pictures. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to be placing this on our lid where we put that glitter glue so it actually sticks and shows up very bright. Here, we're just going to quickly go back and blend out the transition shades that we use just to make sure it's all blended with the glitter, and we just do that really quickly just to make sure everything is nice and soft and rounded. We're also going to go back in with that dark side and just go over the outer corners to darken that up. Alright, now we're just going to be curling our eyelashes with the Tarte Eyelash Curler, and then we're going to be going in with a light coat of mascara since we are applying false lashes. I use the Maybelline the Falsies Push-Up Drama. I've been using that a lot lately, and it gives you a lot of volume and good separation, so I definitely recommend it. Okay, my winged eyeliner is on, my fake eyelashes are on, and now we're moving to the face. I'm starting off with this High Beam liquid highlighter from Benefit, and I'm just blending that out with a stippling brush from e.l.f. This step definitely does not need to be perfect. I'm using this more as a base to apply my highlighter onto, so it shows up a lot more vibrant than if I was just to go in with the powder highlight. Y'all already know I'm obsessed with this highlight. It is from Wet n Wild. It is in the shade Precious Petals. Now, let me tell you, it is the perfect rose gold highlight shade to use on your cheekbones and your nose and your entire face. Let me tell you, when you go outside in the sun, it looks absolutely stunning, not too harsh on lighter skin tones, and I love it. Now, since we want a little bit harsher of a contour, we're going to be going in with this small contour brush from Sigma with a taupe shade from the Kat Von D contour palette. And then we're going to grab an angled brush also from Sigma, and we're going to grab the warmer shade from the palette, and we're just going to buff that out and warm up the face. Now we're going to be going in with some blush. I chose a matte blush because I just want to keep the face more pulled together, and I don't want to take away from the highlight by adding a shimmery blush. This is MAC Desert Rose. Next, we're going to be going in with lips. This is the Jordana Sweet Cream Liquid Lipstick, I think is what they're called. This is in the shade Creme Brulee, and these things are only $5. Found it at Walgreens. They are fantastic. They stay on all day. They don't make your lips too overly dried, and let me tell you, they pack a punch, and they're well worth the $5 price tag. Taking the same mascara as earlier, we're just going to apply some to the bottom lash line, and you really want to build this up just so you even out how much is on the top of your eye with underneath your eye. You don't want to leave the bottom of your eye too bare if you're going in with a dramatic eye look. Here I'm just taking that Precious Petals highlighter and with my finger highlighting the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm just going to take it and highlight underneath my eyebrows on my brow bone just to give a little pop. Okay, so that wraps up my go-to glam look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. This is one of my favorite looks to wear and to wear in pictures. And this highlight, I just can't get over it. It's my favorite. I love it. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more on Sunday. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at XOXOEmily. And be sure to like this video if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.